Good morning everybody, Ken Ring here of predictweather.com. It's the 14th of June and we talk here about the moon and the weather, where the moon is, what the weather's doing. The moon is now in the sign of Cancer. It's the lowest it gets in the daily sky when you're looking at it in the midpoint of its transit throughout the day, and it's the lowest in the sky in the day. It's also the furthest it goes below the horizon after it sets. And when it's low in the sky like it is now, that's both above and below the horizon, it lets in more winter coolness. And this is the case at the moment in New Zealand. This coolness is manifesting in snow and rain, mostly rain at night, because that's what you get in the new moon phase. And the fact that the moon is in the north means that the temperatures are not as cold as things could have been if the moon was more to the south. The phase that the moon is in is called the waxing crescent, which is the one that you get just after the new moon. It'll be the highest in the sky around 2 p.m. The highest tides of the month occur today as well, and this is all over the world, not just the one country, within a few days of now. And so that's basically where the moon is and how it affects the southern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere is all opposite, because the moon is the highest in the sky at the moment for the northern hemisphere. It's the northern declination, so that actually brings a bit of coolness because the winds are coming down from the northern pole, and that would account for a bit of the rain that's been coming recently in places like the UK and Ireland. Now, looking at Australia for June, because we looked at New Zealand just a couple of days ago, we'll look at Australia today, and we'll look at another region tomorrow. For the rest of June, well, in Australia, I've got Queensland can expect only about 40% of the usual rainfall for June, so a drier than average month. In fact, most states are going to be drier than average for June. The northeastern Artesian Basin and Carpentaria regions, they can expect almost a rain-free month, little or no rain. Some rain around Cairns, but not significant amounts, probably about 50 mils in all, possibly. And Brisbane area can expect to be drier overall as well this month by around a third. Probably about 6 rain days for the month, 18 sunny ones. New South Wales, I think drier than average, especially Sydney. Canberra, I'm expecting some snow around about now, the next couple of days, and also in about a week's time, around about the 20th or 21st. Victoria, slightly drier than average this month. Melbourne, I think some strong winds are possible around the 21st to the 23rd, and also the end of the month, the last couple of days, the 29th to the 30th. I think Adelaide, your next rain is coming in a few days' time, between the 18th and the 23rd. And Perth, I'm expecting some rain over the last 10 days of the month. Darwin, I think you may get some rain in about 3 days' time, around about the 17th, but really not significant amounts. And Hobart, a drier than average month. I think most rain will be between the 21st and the 25th this month. And that's Australia. I think Ireland, you're due to come fine again for most places this week, and you may stay fine and warm from then onwards till about the 9th of July, and then I think you can kiss goodbye to your summer, because some rain's going to set in round about that middle area of July onwards. But then it's going to come dry again later, but you're not going to get the warmth that you would have had over this month and just into the first week of July. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope I'll see you again tomorrow.